Yes, you guessed it. Beer can shims. Well, if you've ever run into a situation where you bought a set of mounts and you're thinking, they're just a little bit too low. The scope interferes with the barrel. Look how close this one is. Look at this one. I can't even get this paper. What I can get in there is some receipt paper, so I know this thing clears. So, how do you do this? Well, very simple. You need a pair of scissors, beer can, cut out your shim. You gotta cut it the exact same dimension. Here's just an example. But anyways, you can do this a couple different ways. You can get yourself like a hole puncher from like Staples or something, and pop a couple holes right where the screws would be, and then this shim would go right underneath the base, hidden, hopefully hidden. Obviously this one's not cut specific, but just for demonstration purposes. And yeah, and that bumps up your base. Base is up off the rifle at approximately 0.03 of an inch, right about there. Oh no, that's not it. Right there. Sorry guys. Not very much, but sometimes it's just enough. Let's see if you guys can see how close it is here. Barely. It's not even touching. I'm just rotating it a little bit, so now you can see. And it is not touching. Now we don't want it to touch for obvious reasons, but we wanted the lowest possible fit that we could get. Okay. And that one there, if I had some receipt paper handy, I could show you. Don't have any handy, but it is very much the same. And if you take a look, I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, those I cut a little bit smaller than these. Actually, you might be able to tell right there. You can see a bit of the seam right there. Anyways, if you're wondering, well, what about accuracy? These things shoot great. Well, this one here we haven't tried. It's just recently been installed. But this one here, this gun is custom built 338-06 in a Howa 1500, and this thing shoots sub MOA. This here is the Fleur du Lis, I think it's pronounced, the Weatherby Vanguard in a 25-06, and I have good expectations for this one also. So there's basically, yeah, I guess all you really need to know is you just need a beer can, a set of sharp scissors, a hole punch should be preferred, and then you could punch the holes perfectly. And you'd want to make your shim the entire length of your base, so it sits just perfect. You know, there's a lot of trimming involved. Another way you can do it without using a hole punch is you can actually cut center valley out and make a bit of a horseshoe shape, and that works. You know, as long as you don't cut right through. You don't want these shims to ever come out or come loose. But yeah, don't be afraid to try this, guys. And if you watch any of my other videos, you would have seen a bit of the process here, mounting these. I had to file off the edges here and here to clear the scope. Just trying to achieve the lowest platform scope mounting on this rifle that we could. It's set up for a lady, so we wanted good eye relief, and we didn't want the scope up too high, and I think we achieved that. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and watch some of my other videos. Thanks.